Yo, what's going on, guys? Darkstar coming at you guys with another video today. So I just want to touch up on a couple topics that I found over at the subreddits, as well as give my opinion on a certain game that I feel like would do really well on the Nintendo Switch. So the first topic, as you guys can see, that more and more developers are announcing games for this system. The game you guys are looking at right now, Oceanhorn Monster of the Uncharted Seas. So everyone knew that FDG Entertainment announced that they were working on 2 projects for the Nintendo Switch. The first one turned out to be Monster Boy and the Cursed Kingdom, and it was just recently asked from a user on Twitter, Sammy Joe. He asked, tell us, FDG Games, can we now confirm that Oceanhorn will be out on the Nintendo Switch? And they responded to him saying, yes, it'll be out later on this year, and it's running beautifully on the powerful Switch. That's what they said. They called the Switch a powerful system, which is pretty cool. Not bad. You know, this game looks pretty cool. It's heavily inspired from Legend of Zelda. It looks like kind of like a Wind Waker, like a more realistic Wind Waker kind of art style. It's top-down view, which is cool too. So I think this game looks pretty cool. Obviously, it's not going to be, you know, the original Zelda. I'm sure they probably want this game to come out later on in the year so that it's far away from Zelda as possible, since it's kind of similar in terms of gameplay. So you can like see the hearts in the top left corner there, which is pretty cool. So it's nice to see that more and more developers are announcing games for the system. You know, Nintendo doesn't really have to be the only one to come out and say so and so system or so and so games coming out to the system. Other developers can come out and announce it whenever they want. It's what it seems like anyway. This next topic is actually a rumor. I haven't had one of those in a while, and it comes from an interview with Nintendo of Germany's PR manager, who apparently, this is without the translation, guys. So we haven't had the official translations for these just yet. But according to this article from My Nintendo News, it says that the PR manager has revealed that certain games will allow 8 players to play off of one single game cartridge. I think that is a fantastic idea. DS and 3DS also had a feature like that. You could have one person with the game, and if you had a couple friends maybe who are, you know, who might not have picked up the game just yet, who wanted to just try it out or something like that, they could play it on the system that they own with only one person owning the game. I think it's really cool if this rumor does come out to be true. Again, this is just a rumor for now. Take it with a grain of salt. Might not be true, but honestly, with the whole, you know, social aspect of the Switch and the fact that this is also you know, a handheld, I can definitely see a feature like this making its way to the system, which will just automatically boost the value of the system alone. It would just be amazing to have a feature like this on not just a home console but a handheld as well from Nintendo, you know, a hybrid. That would be really cool. So hopefully this does come out to be true. I don't think not every third party, but every game, especially third party games, I don't think that every game is going to have this feature. Like I said, only select games, probably things like mostly the first party titles like Mario Kart, maybe Splatoon, maybe that would be cool. A feature like this would be really great actually for this next topic that I have for you guys, and that is Kid Icarus on the Nintendo Switch. So for right now, I haven't seen or heard of any rumors of this game coming to this system. I haven't heard anything, you know, on the grapevine or anything like that. No, that's nothing like that. But I woke up this morning thinking, you know what would be really cool right now if I could play some Kid Icarus in 1080p, 60 frames per second on my nice TV or my nice monitor. That would be amazing. I really do feel like Nintendo needs to resurrect this franchise again. Like they brought it back. I think it came out 2012, 2013, 2012 I think, on the 3DS, and it was a great, phenomenal game. But a lot of people kind of skipped out on it because, one, the controls were just not there. On a system like the 3DS, it was just really rough to play that game on your hands. The game looked good for a 3DS game, but at the same time, I feel like the ambition for that game kind of outweighed the technical specs of the 3DS, and it made it a little bit difficult to look at sometimes, you know what I mean? The game was still a really good looking game for the 3DS, but at the same time, the system just could not. It was really hard for that system to handle the sheer ambition of Kid Icarus Uprising for what it had to offer. I feel like if we were to get a sequel or even just an HD remake for that game on Nintendo Switch, that would be a great way to use that IP. I feel like Nintendo's kind of been sitting on a lot of their IPs lately, especially last generation with the Wii U. They've been sitting on their IPs and they just haven't been doing anything with it. Obviously, a lot of the good games from their franchises were on the 3DS. More could have come to the Wii U, but they had a lot of limitations. A lot of games were really good on the 3DS, but you could tell the system was really struggling to run a lot of these games. Pokemon Sun and Moon is struggling to run this game. Like, I think they took out the 3D feature because there was just absolutely no way they were going to get this game to run at a decent frame rate with 3D enabled. So they just took that completely out of the system. And I feel like the 3DS is kind of on its last leg. I think this is the last year that we'll even really see mini games on the 3DS, to be honest, because that system is just getting too old now. The technology of the 3DS is just really far behind its time. I think it's like a 240 or 480p screen. It's really low resolution. Don't get me wrong, Nintendo knew how to make their games look decent on that system, you know, on such a small screen and such a low resolution. But I really do feel like they should push away from that. Bring a game like Kid Icarus. I think they should do an HD remake. If they're not comfortable doing a sequel, if they're not ready to do a sequel just yet, I think having an HD remake of Uprising would be great. That game is amazing. Not only the single player is really good, the story is solid. Just the multiplayer, it was actually a lot better than most people expected it to be. And honestly, it's for a third-person shooter. We already have a third-person shooter in Splatoon, and it's really good. It's really fun. It's great. But I really do feel like a game like Kid Icarus Uprising could definitely fill that little more serious, you know, you want to take this game a bit more serious. And I think it's just really cool. The franchise is really underrated in my opinion. I really want I really want them to do this. I really think that would be a great addition to the Switch library, having a Kid Icarus HD or a sequel, or both even, to be honest. Would do wonders for that franchise, would do great for Nintendo, and it'd be great for, you know, the Nintendo Switch too. So hopefully, I really do feel like this game it deserves another chance, because I really do feel like it didn't get a fair shake on the 3DS. The limited hardware, the kind of clunky controls. There was a great game, a great story, great multiplayer, great online. For that, you know, in that game, I really do feel like it deserves a second chance. Let me know what you guys think about all these stories down below. Thank you all so much for watching. Hit the like button if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.